So back in the year 300, the great carpenter we know as Shakespeare asked the town a question. What's more effective, in-body stabilization or lens stabilization? Fast forward 100 years, and guess what we're about to find out? We're about to find it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So you're witnessing the glorious Panasonic G85 with Leica 15mm f1.7. How excited are you? Versus the lowly M50 that could with a kit lens, kit loser lens, because that's your only option. If I start clipping, just go cry yourself a river and sleep in it, asshole. We're at f15. It's a shutter speed 2,500. I'm tripping on twigs. There's a twig following me. What is this? Why is this happening? Somebody help me. So my buddy was gonna sell me this lens and he decided to just give it to me. As long as I pay shipping, we're good to go. I did have to pay a little customs fee. For some reason, Canada just hates the States and everything that comes in here gets shot. But that glorious beast came from my buddy. He's a illustrator slash designer. I'm trying to get him to design a new Camera Conspiracies logo. He's a little pricey. We'll see though. He makes amazing work, so go check out his Instagram, please. Go subscribe to his Instagram. He makes really amazing art, which is why I want to get him to design a Camera Conspiracies logo. A little update from that bad boy. So we're testing this lens versus the little Canon Loserhood M50, which was also a gift from Ian Corzine, everybody's favorite YouTube lawyer. Go subscribe. So let's do a little side-by-side test walking. We're walking at the same pace here. In my opinion, the IBIS is superior, but there's a lot of caveats that come with it. For one, the first caveat, Panasonic, amazing, but not with wide-angle lenses. Just absolutely terrible with even the 12mm. I was noticing the warpy wavy shit, whereas this 15mm is good. We're good on the 15. It doesn't warp. Then you got your Canon in-lens stabilization, which is, in my opinion, not very effective, but comparing to Sony IBIS, Canon is superior. But compare it to Panasonic IBIS, are you kidding me right now? Are you trying to kid yourself? Just you can't play. Don't play, son. Now, not a lot of people know this, but the problem with Canon is most of their company has suffered head trauma. They used to run a motorcycle race company, and they've all fallen off their bikes at top speed, and they have a bunch of head trauma up in that division. And so they don't know what they're doing, so they quit the company and got into something more safe, which was cameras. But it's a lie. They're just brain dead and they don't know what they're doing. So what I've seen in my test, Panasonic and Olympus have amazing IBIS. I would say with anything above 15mm. I think Olympus does it even better at the wide end than Panasonic. For whatever reason, you got your 8 to 18mm wide angle Panasonic lens and all I see is warpy shit. This is much better in my opinion. You got the 15mm, you got to extend it like a rabbit on a wolf, just hunting for ticks. But once you have it far enough away, you get some glory background. We're even filming at f59? f4? That's pathetic. Now the Canon stabilization is not very good when you start walking, I've noticed. To my eye, if you stand, it's pretty stable. Slow moving actions like this, not bad. This guy, clipping everywhere, because it doesn't do auto exposure in manual mode. Thank you, Panasonic. Love you. Piece of shit. But I will say this about the Canon. Their lens stabilization is better than Sony IBIS, in my opinion. Sony you might as well take that thing out. It doesn't do anything. It's like really sad. Even their APS-C. Full frame, okay, you have an excuse. Your sensor doesn't even fit in the hole. That's what he said. He said that before he was arrested. Oh, there's a bird. Oh. I deserve that. Now Fuji, on the other hand, they're a little better at it. The XH1, that's actually doable. And if you put a stabilized lens with their IBIS, it's actually really good. I would totally use that for walking and vlogging. But Sony, even with IBIS, say you get the A6500 and their 10 to 18mm stabilized lens, it ain't good enough. even both systems working together, and they don't work together. They don't add to each other. You get 5-axis stabilization with the body. If you put a stabilized lens off, they just switch 2 of the axis over to the lens or something like that. Like, it's still 5-axis, and it's still bullshit. But where Canon shines is the color, usually. Straight out of camera. So far, everything's straight out of camera. This is a red shirt. Panasonic usually sees orange. Just like they see dead people. Something's wrong with them. They're in a movie, The Seventh Sense. You ever see that one? With Bruce Williams? That's a good one. So Canon's usually better on the color. We actually have a couple. Can you see the helicopter that's ruining my life right now? Drop me some supplies, I'm thirsty. Somebody mailed me these film convert things that you apply in camera to this. So we're gonna test them out. There are links down below. I have no affiliation. They just said, hey, do you want to try these for free? And I'm like, yeah, I'll try them. I'll give you a little notification. And so if you like them, maybe that's something you want to download. But let's look. This is standard profile. Let's switch over to the first cine thing. So this is now the cinematic profile film convert 2 or something. And you're supposed to be able to grade this with my skills. We all know this is going to turn out fantastic. So this is what it looks like graded. I should stop doing it. I don't know when to stop. I'll stop. Now here is Filmic Skin 2. This is their version that has a little more contrast and saturation, I think. So we will not grade this. How does it look? Does it look better than the standard? Let's do a little side by side with standard Johnson over there. What a geek. Who's geekier? Oh my god. Is it worth using? I forget how much it was, like 50 bucks or something. But if you absolutely love this, then it's worth it. I haven't seen it yet. Buddy gave me a black mist filter for this. We're gonna try it. Let's see if we see a difference. Ta-da! Now we have the Black Pro mist filter on. I'm not sure what it really does. I think it just softens things and makes it more dreamy. Are you in a dream right now? If we do a side-by-side with Loser, could he get a date? Not as fast as I could. Not when you do dances like this. He didn't do that for you. That's why he sucks. I forgot my shutter remote. I gotta tap on my face. Oh, that is awkward. Oh, that's stupid. Damn T-Rex arms came back to get me again. Now the one advantage that Panasonic has is you can put any lens you want on. It works. So we can have a fast prime on there. We can even, so dare we dream, blur out the background outside like an asshole. We're at f1.7 now. ND filter engaged. Clipping? Am I clipping? Oh god. Clip your nostril hair, bitch. That's the shitty thing about Canon. You have to go with a stabilized lens because they have no IBIS and their digital is a joke. It's a flying joke. Like ducks fly south for the winter, but they get lost and they fly into a volcano. That's how effective that shit is. But side by side, one background blurry, the other not so much. What looks more cinematic? Are we cinematic? Oh my god. It's glorious. My arms hurt. So for the M system, you got the kit lens, and then you got that 11 to 22 that's stabilized. Most of them just aren't stabilized, so you can't even use that 22mm f2. Neither stabilized, so what are you gonna do then? Same with Sony, like that Sigma 16mm f1.4, phenomenal. How are you gonna stabilize it? You gonna bring a gimbal? Come on now. You know how much those weigh? Ain't nobody got time for that. Now admittedly, the advantage to Canon, we got a zoom. Dare we oh, no, now the camera's falling and I can't see. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's not a very far zoom. Are you tracking the bird? Stay as I approach you. Just stay there. Oh, you piece of shit. I'm trustworthy. And contrary to popular belief, you can film at the long end with dollar store sunglasses. You can do that. So if you're looking for the ultimate vlogging setup, obviously it's an action cam and just stop looking. You're done. But if you absolutely must get a little higher quality, I think you want to go for the small weight. So full frame's out, APS-C is out. you got to go Olympus or Panasonic. Olympus is a bit better in stabilization. And then get yourself a little lens. I love this lens. It's light. This system, oh my god, we're still doing that. This Canon camera with kit lens weighs 524 grams, and this one weighs 624. So it's just 100 grams more for what, in my opinion, is much better quality. Although, I will admit, not having auto exposure is really annoying. I think you can do it in program mode or something, but pissed me off. Pissed me off. It's nice. This is simple. It autofocuses. That doesn't. You gotta touch it. You gotta touch it. It hurts. Hurts the arms and the back, but it can be done. So let me know down below what you think was the more effective stabilization and which was the overall more pleasing to look at image. We're just on standard profile over here and just on natural over here. Just the auto exposure. I have never known. You can't trust those flippy screens. As much as I love you, you can't trust you. Possibly because my dollar store sunglasses are blurring out the world as I once knew it. But still, that's fine. So, I think that's it. We're done. Links down below to Buddy, the Illustrator, Instagram, and the film thing, Filmic Skin, if you want to download that. And that is all. I just bring it to you to see. If you want to see it, look at it. Alright, we're done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.